Hi, Anne Marie.
Hey, who's that?
It's Roxanne.
Your accent.
It always says CDF because that's just easier for me.
Yeah. Uh, I have a new job that's made it almost impossible to join this call on a regular basis, but I
Oh.
figured I'd drop in and see. Oh, Kate, you're on mute.
What's your new job?
So I'm the architect for agents and tools at Red Hat. So a
Cool.
lot of AI engineering.
Do you like it so far?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's like the Wild West. I literally can't read fast enough to keep up with the latest developments. Right?
That's good.
Yeah.
And that's why you need your AI agents next to you.
It is part of it. Yeah, summarizing things is good. Actually, Notebook LM has gotten very popular in our group. You just throw a whole bunch of docs in there and it comes up with a summary for you, and it can even make you a little podcast that talks about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Notebook? I'm going to look that up.
Yeah, it's good.
Who has it? Who's it by?
I think it's part of the like Google Gemini suite.
Hmm. Yep.
So we got that. We already had, Google Mail for mail and calendar. So they added the Gemini
Nice.
subscription.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Did you get my email?
So,
Okay.
I probably got it and I probably didn't read it because my email is a horrible black pit with despair.
It's the CICD Cybersecurity Group email.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Which one? I see some emails from that
The
group.
latest one, I guess.
Yeah, I sent it out last night.
Um, I see a list daily summary, but that's all I see.
It should be that, I think.
The draft completed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should I use something else?
It's hard because it's just the way that it's formatted. I think people can subscribe to individually emails, but I think the default is that they get a summary every day. So in case a lot of people write, yeah.
That makes
Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Um,
Anyway, so the guide is done, and well, yeah, it's completed. The problem that we so now we need people to review,
mhm.
and I don't know if you can go out there and see it. I can also share it up with my screen. I don't know what's easier for you right now.
I can click on it. Yep.
Um, so we basically have, yeah, I mean, it's basically completed. It would be great to go out and to not only aesthetically look at it, but to make sure that the tools are good open source tools and that it makes sense.
Okay.
So
I can
that
help with that. Yeah.
that's something that we're really wanting help with a lot. So yeah, so I will personally, reach out to, I think, reach out to some of the other people who are the usual suspects on this call and see if they can, like Chris and Chris Stern. And I know Tracy couldn't make it today. I also know it's the end of summer. So, I think a lot of people are, um, trying to, and people are going back to life, right? Their schools and everything else. So, yeah,
How
but
do you want to gather the feedback, I guess?
in the note I put down first week of September is,
But I mean, like, where do you want people to put it?
oh, well, isn't that a brilliant question? I should I make, Anne Marie, should I make should I make some issues? Should I go back out to GitHub and do issues?
Um, I would suggest that, yeah, GitHub issues would be the best way to ask people to send us changes, or they can put up pull requests, right? Um, yeah, I'll send this to some Red Hat folks who work in CI/CD, and I know they're very comfortable with just GitHub issues, or so they might just put up a PR just to change or add some stuff, or they could open an issue that said, oh, I don't know if this tool should be here because blah blah blah, you know, if they just want
Yeah.
thoughts.
Okay. But should I open them or should I just ask people to open up GitHub issues?
The second one, yeah.
Okay, ask people to open up GitHub issues. Okay.
Yeah, or submit pull requests if they have, if they know what the changes that they want. And
Okay. All right. And so send that out in like a follow-up email with that and just, okay.
I think I would also ping people
Personally.
personally, like that's always more effective.
Yeah. I don't know. I know I have Chris's email.
I can ping Chris, I have them. Chris, who else do we want? You said Tracy.
Tracy, she's gonna for sure. She's yeah.
I will do it, but from like the aesthetic side.
Okay. And then Minnie, right? Minnie, I don't know her last name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have her email as well. From Capital Fidelity. Yeah.
And even her manager,
Hmm.
I can't think of his name.
It's okay. I can ask her to
Okay.
ask her team, you know, or
Yeah.
her people.
Yeah. I don't know if Brian Dawson was he?
Yeah. I don't know. We can ask Sasha Wharton.
Oh, Sasha. Yeah.
Yeah, Tracy wanted.
Yeah, that'd be great. Sasha.
And you want to say September 1st or
Well,
before?
no, September 1st, I think is, I mean, is, you know, to start doing it when they can, right? I mean, I would like it by then. So what does that mean? You know?
I think
Can
it's
tell them August 28th, and then we can be like, hey, did you forget? But
Okay.
it's up to you.
And then send a nudge, September 1st and stuff. Yeah, before the holiday weekend. Okay.
I don't know.
That'd be phenomenal.
yeah, maybe some people might work on it over the holiday. I don't know. I think September 1st is fine. And then, you know, if there was a massive PRs that came in, we could always
Yeah.
delay it for a couple days, right? Is there a hard deadline on September 1st or?
No, it's just the PyTorch conference is we're hoping to have an event. We're hoping to start pushing the guide for a lot of reasons. You know, one reason is to that we have something that we talked about. One of the things for me personally is that for the CD Foundation, we talked about something and we actually completed something, and you know, which for some, I mean, for you know, as a person who's done this a lot, I have found that it has gone by the wayside. It was something, you know, personally that I'm like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. So besides that, I can't believe I'm doing this again. And let's see if it ever gets any traction. I just feel like, you know, anyway, but
Hey, I'm here to help with that.
okay, thank you. Thank you
That's
so
my
much.
whole job. No. So I think you're right. It's nice to have something to point to show that you have done work and you have some people that care about this. And then, you know,
Right. And if we look at cybersecurity, whether we like it or not, and yes, we are racing towards AI, which you know, um, which, you know, let's embrace and let's figure out. But we still have legacy. We still have things that we need to address with the, you know, with the framework and open source tooling. I couldn't believe the open source tooling. I mean, coming from a vendor, I'm like, are you kidding me? I can't believe the things that there were. I'm like, you know, I like, it would be hard pressed if I was running an organization now to actually spend money on tools. I really, I am like all in, baby, on open source. Like this is it for me. So
I have an idea. Based on this guide, would you all want to have a landscape? Kind of like, one second, I'll just show you. Because you have all the tools already, right? You did all the work. Okay, one second. So you don't know if it's going to translate into what?
One of those?
I don't want those. Like that's
No,
scary to me.
but it is, people love it though.
Do
And
they
we're gonna make
really?
one for data ops only, and we can make one for cybersecurity only.
If we
And then
could make one only for this,
yes, it would only be cybersecurity. We can ask Chris maybe, since they're really good with like, this is a GitHub thing. And if you just put all the logos in, and then people can go like, oh, I want a tool, an open source tool for automated provisioning, and then you can click on whatever it is. Um,
I think it's nice.
um,
Oh, look at
and then
that.
you
Like
can,
some info about the project. And that's usually how we decide if we're going to adopt a project, right? We see how many PRs
yeah.
there are, new stars.
nice. So what do I know? So see, this
Yeah.
is great. I
And
just,
it's also pretty, and since you've done all the work already, you can just, forward it to this, and yeah.
I mean,
That's my thought.
one of the things that I mean, Tracy was right because she did the majority of the work. One of the things that Tracy kept finding, and it's true, is that you would go out and it's like, oh, well, this tool fits in here, 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 and here. So for me, I would I accept this, love it. It totally changed me just like that. Um, just like that. Um, but I also wondered in the opposite direction, meaning you have one tool, this one tool meets all these components,
Yeah.
because like, and Marie, I hear what you're saying, but I wonder from a cybersecurity point of view, like I know for us, we would, so as a vulnerability, as you know, the more tools you bring in, the more vulnerabilities, the more, right? So I'm a big believer in, and Roxanne can verify the whole Michelangelo thing with the chisel and the hammer, right? Just give me 2 tools, give me 3 tools, give me the least amount of tools. But that's only because of being very myopic in my view of the entire world.
I
Um,
don't know that it's myopic. We can do both. We can have blog posts or like promote like few tools, but still show what's out there, I guess.
many, yeah.
It is nice if you can go the opposite direction, or almost like it would be cool. This sounds horrible though. It sounds like we're saying one tool is better than another, which doesn't seem like a very CD Foundation thing to do. But if you could say, oh yeah, this one tool will take care of 10 requirements for you.
But that's what I've wanted to do.
Yeah.
And the point is what I've seen, right, for cybersecurity. And I was telling Roxanne, I'm sorry, Roxanne, to repeat, but this whole whack-a-mole strategy, right? It's like, okay, we get another vulnerability, let's get another tool. 120 different, I'm not kidding, 120 different tools I've walked into with 80 different vendors. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Right.
So the tool may not do it great, but it does it. And so, you know, yes, I'd rather have a one-to-many strategy. I don't mind showing it the many-to-many, but I would also like the one-to-many, if that makes.
But
Right.
I
You
think we
do a
can
lot
do
with
the
it.
landscape and then say like, but you don't need all these tools. Like, we can do both, I think. But Anne Marie, you were gonna say something.
Yeah, no, the point being like, yeah, you can do a lot with like 10 tools, right? I think like Red
Yeah,
Hat pipeline uses like 10-ish. You don't need all of them.
yeah, 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 definitely. And and to Roxanne, I mean, I personally, I already have like a few blueprints, cybersecurity blueprints that would meet um, workflows maybe. I don't really consider it a workflow, but more or less, you start with this, then you can do this, for each of the steps, for the, yeah. So,
And I think that would be cool. And I don't think we have to say this is the ultimate, guide and projects you should use. This is an
right.
example
This
of
is
what
an
you do.
example of what I personally would do
Yeah.
as a cybersecurity person. This is what I would do. I would take a look at this and I would be like, okay, how are we gonna marry how are we gonna marry DevSecOps? How are we gonna make this marriage work?
And you can teach them like, okay, I have these tools. Do they do this,
Yeah,
already? Yeah. You can
yeah.
teach the people reading to do that as they go through the
Oh, that's a
steps.
really good idea.
Yeah.
Do you need to write that down? Because you might forget. I'm going to forget
I
that.
won't forget it.
That's a good idea.
I will shamelessly mention Complex CI one more time because that is basically a reference implementation of a lot of these, and it's free and it's open source.
That's cool.
Oh, no, don't.
Conflux CI?
I think it's in there a few times.
Okay, yeah, it itself is a tool, and it's a reference implementation that chains together a bunch of these open source tools one after the other in Tecton. So it's like if you use that set, you know you have a complete set from one end to the other. I don't know if they got the Jenkins. I don't know if they got it working yet in Jenkins. They were working on that too.
You said Tecton, right?
Yeah, it started with Tecton. But they were also working on Jenkins and GitHub Actions.
Yeah.
Because those are super popular.
That's
So
great.
what I'm thinking of doing, Kate, is like making a few graphics just to like promote this as a guide. Like it would be a simple graphic, what we would use, on social media. Here's the guide. And then you and I can start working on a blueprint blog that would announce this. We can have two blogs. One is just here it is, and the other one is how to use it or something. Or
Yeah,
put them
that would be
together, we'll see. And then we can start working on the landscape simultaneously. Or once we're done, maybe. I don't know what's the plan. What's the best plan?
Well, I like where you went there. Emery,
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what I have time to do in the next couple of weeks is I can look, especially at those tool lists, review
Okay.
them, put up any
That'd be
PRs if
great.
I see anything, and then also advertise this to my favorite CI/CD people.
That would be great. And
Yeah.
even aesthetically, if things they don't like flow, like Roxanne found some things, and
Yes, I was saying, as a person who doesn't do cybersecurity or so I was not sure where to click first, like on the homepage, learn more. It should probably say guide, like
yeah,
cybersecurity guide or something. And then once I got here, I was like, that's cool. Okay, I want to get started. And then I didn't know. I thought there wasn't enough content. Like I was like, oh, they're not done building it.
Hmm.
I didn't realize that then I had to like click down, I
So
think.
even just saying like, go look at the menu at the left or something like that might,
Yeah, or have the menu. Yeah, I don't know.
or have
Maybe
it right
number
there
it or
inlined or something. Yeah, okay. Hmm.
yeah, and maybe not have introduction, but have this as the big title
Hmm.
and repeat part one or something.
mhm. I
And
think
then
it's fluid. What you're saying is more fluid.
like here, I don't know if it should repeat the same thing or just say continue. I don't know what the right answer is, but I didn't know I had to click there basically.
So I think those are good ideas.
I will write them down.
Yes, if you write them in issues, then
Yeah. I just
somebody can do it.
I didn't know how many issues I should open. Yeah.
I think if it's small things like text changes, I think you can put a few in one issue. I think that's fine.
Okay. We'll write like the flow one in one big issue, like how we want people to go through this, like, and I think these I will open an issue separately, but they should be clickable probably.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like something that somebody should be able to pick up without too much trouble.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I can even do it. Yeah. Depends on the code.
Oh, sorry, the SCTO.
As CTO says it 3 times, or
Yeah, what's going on there?
yeah, I don't know. 1 second. Share. Says these three.
Oh, okay. So these are just different quotes from,
Yeah,
or theoretical quotes.
yeah. I think it's just adding personas, right?
Okay, no problem.
But
I
I'm
get
not sure it's clear though.
I understand that. Like, maybe we should point out these are personas, or maybe, I don't. This part
Mm.
people I get really bad at, so I'm like zero help here. I know personas are important. People would ask me about personas, but I'm like, who does this help?
it's okay. I'll think on it if I think
Yeah.
of agreed.
And we wanted to show it to the governing board of the CDF to get their buy-in and opinion. Do you think we should wait until it's reviewed, or they meet next week and then next month?
I would vote to have a look at it. What do you guys think?
Like right now, you mean?
Yeah, what do you think, Kate? I mean, it's close.
I said the same thing, so little fist bump for you. So um and I think we should, talk to Tracy about it. The reason being, again, is we said we're going to do something and we did it, and we're trying to get money for the PyTorch, or not money, but what are we trying to do for the PyTorch?
Well, we want sponsors, or we want companies to sponsor our future meetups about like Jude wanted to do a roadshow where we like teach people how to go through this basically.
But and so it would be nice because we're going to feed off the PyTorch event on October 22nd. Wasn't that, it's 22nd?
Yeah, end of October.
Yeah. So I think we were going to pick the 22nd because they're over on the 23rd. I don't see people staying
No.
another night. So that would be my opinion. But
And either we have an event like at someone's office or at a bar, and we just
Yeah.
like, if Kate has a poster that she submitted, she can like invite people. We can print little cards and say, come and talk to us and have a drink
Yeah.
or something.
So I did submit, but they haven't accepted it yet. So I don't know if it
We'll
will.
see in September. It'll all come together at once.
Yeah, there you go. So definitely. My only fear about waiting one more month, Anne Marie, was that it would be like, I'd rather get more people involved in this, looking at this, seeing what we're doing, having opinions, so that we have time to change it now.
Yeah, I agree.
And we don't have to say, yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I think it's close enough. I think now the feedback is on more details and
Yeah.
And
So
we can say it's a draft, like we can say,
Right.
or
this is definitely
like,
a draft, and we definitely want feedback. And
yeah.
definitely.
And if they review it, they might carry more because they contributed,
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
Well,
so
so you guys will personally reach out to
yes,
people. Thank you for joining, Anne Marie, especially with your new job. Good luck to you. I hope it sounds exciting. It sounds, fun. Are you having fun?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Never
It
boring.
it can be overwhelming, but it can also, anyway, I love technology. So, and are we good? Do we need anything else? Oh, all right.
I'm gonna put it on the agenda. If Tracy disagrees, I'll take it off, but I'll make sure the board sees it in advance and all that stuff.
Okay.
And I'll start
Yeah.
a graphic, and that way when we get there, I'm not like, oh, I don't have anything to
Exactly.
launch
Yeah.
it.
And whatever we need to do prior, let me know, and
Exactly.
I'll help out.
We'll go step by step. I'll show you what I did and you can say no and all these things.
And so you'll reach out to Tracy, Roxanne?
Can you do that part? I'll do
Okay.
Minnie, Brian, Sasha, the board, and graphics, and my
Okay.
own
And
group.
I'll just say to Tracy, hey, we're thinking about presenting this to the board next week.
Any objections? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can do that. That's easy.
And do you want to be there to do it?
Oh
Or
yeah. I would ask her to be there too.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good.
So those two things. Cool.
Okay. Cool.
All
Thank
right.
you. Bye.
Bye guys. Take care.